It's very common for avoidants to offer friendship when they're discarding a partner. It could be an abrupt, blindsiding discard, or it could be a slow fade out. But they're ending the relationship. You're not getting any closure. Your heart is getting shattered, but they're offering friendship. And it can be very tempting to take it because you didn't want to lose this person and you certainly didn't want to lose the relationship. But it's important to understand when they're offering friendship, what they're really saying is, I still want access to you without commitment, without any obligation, no expectations. I want access without having to give you anything in return. Because you're dealing with a person that is triggered by healthy, normal relationship behaviors. They're triggered by emotional closeness, emotional intimacy, vulnerability. They're triggered by any kind of disagreements or conflict, and they're triggered by expectations that are put on them. Even if it's the bare minimum expectations, like, not disappearing for days and spending time together. This is a person that is triggered by this stuff because they're on the receiving end of consistent, profound emotional neglect in childhood. So they develop a deep wound of shame, and these normal relationship behaviors trigger that shame because they feel that they are defective, that the lack of love they received was because they weren't good enough. And it's inevitable that their partner will figure that out. So they do things to keep their partner at an emotional distance to protect themselves from getting figured out and exposed as defective. Now, due to that, they also struggle to empathize with their partner. They become solely self-focused, approaching a relationship with a what's in it for me mindset. How does this person make me feel? Me, me, me. Because in childhood, the only person that would ever look out for them is them. So they become trained to become completely self-absorbed and self-focused. It was a survival mechanism from childhood. But now as an adult, they approach the relationship in the same mindset. They're emotionally unavailable. One of the core components of emotional availability is the ability and the willingness to empathize with your partner. Well, they're not really empathizing with you, but they want the benefits of you. They don't want to have to consider you. They don't want to have to deal with the shame of not considering you. They don't want to have to deal with the shame of not meeting your obligations. So they still want access to you on their terms without giving you anything in return. That's what it's all about. Plus, escaping accountability, because if you accept friendship, see, they don't hate me. I didn't hurt them that much. They still want me and they still want to be my friend. Plus, accepting friendship keeps you as an available option to them, which helps them feel validated and wanted. It's about them getting what they want from you without giving you anything in return, without triggering their wounds. It's all about them. You don't have to accept it. You can hold boundaries because you are better than being just an option. You don't deserve to be treated as an option, and you don't have to allow that. You can simply say, hey, what happened to me really hurt, and being a friend, well, that doesn't really work for me. So please respect my time and space so I can heal and move on with my life. You don't have to be strung along and be in the friend zone and let them have access to you without giving you anything meaningful in return. You don't deserve just breadcrumbs. You can hold your limits, show yourself self-respect, because being in the friend zone, all it does is it perpetuates anxiety and heartbreak, prevents you from healing, and has you clinging on to the false hope that suddenly things are going to be repaired. Don't do that to yourself. Say no to the friend zone.